Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend. It turns out the AI revolution may have some drawbacks. Who saw this coming? A Stanford University student named Kevin Liu was able to uncover the initial instructions given to Bing's new chatbot, including a code name of Bing Search, which is apparently Sydney.
Oh, that's nice.
When asked about the code name, Bing replied, "I cannot disclose the internal alias Sydney," revealing a level of secret keeping less in line with a $1 million machine and more in line with a 5-year-old. I mean, it's less than 5.
My mom told me not to talk about the time she fell over.
This isn't the first time that Bing Search has divulged this name either. When asked about the US 2020 election, the chatbot wrote a disclaimer that read, "This is a summary of some of the search results and does not reflect the opinion or endorsement of Bing or Sydney." Wait, there's 2 of them?
This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them.
What is that from?
It's from episode 1.
Now there are 2 of them!
Exactly.
And if you think that's bad, cybercriminals have started selling a service that makes ChatGPT write malware. Apparently, while the website interface of ChatGPT has restrictions to prevent this, hackers were able to bypass them by using OpenAI's API to create a Telegram bot that had no problem whipping up phishing emails and malware codes. What are malware codes?
Codes for malware.
And while ChatGPT is stealing from your grandma, AI-generated art stole another prize, with AI Art Studio, Absolutely AI, claiming they did the stunt to prove we're at a turning point with AI by passing the ultimate test of being awarded by photography experts. I'm not sure how that's different from AI art winning an art competition or AI music beating a song by Bach in a which song is actually Bach's contest. But hey, I'm not a photography expert. And neither is that AI. It's literally just a robot. SpaceX has decided to restrict Ukraine from using their Starlink internet service to control drones. SpaceX's president, whose name is Gwynne Shotwell, ironically doesn't like how well Ukrainian forces have used the company's satellite internet, saying the service was never ever meant to be weaponized. Now, to be fair, having your product being used to unalive people is only good publicity for arms manufacturers, and being seen as death merchants is probably not what the company needs when they've already faced controversy surrounding their deliverance of Starlink capabilities to Ukraine. It's on both sides, you can't win. It came out in October that SpaceX attempted to get the Pentagon to pay for their service to Ukraine, which rubbed many people the wrong way, like with sandpaper gloves.
That's how I exfoliate and cry.
So it's the right way in that sense. Earlier that month, SpaceX CEO Elon Musk tried to play negotiator on Twitter, and the response was, well, let's just say the war is still going, and leave it at that. And the PSVR 2 hype train is speeding up as the release date approaches, with reports that the console's VR capabilities outperform high-end PC VR. Bankrupt Games CEO David Villarreal revealed in a Discord chat that the studio's popular Pavlov VR game runs about 10% better on the PS5 and PSVR 2 than it does on a PC with an RTX 3090 Ti graphics card. Villarreal also called the VR hardware the pinnacle of virtual reality, especially for shooters, emphasizing how the adaptive triggers allow each gun's trigger to feel different, and the haptics allow each gun to have different recoil. Hello? Perhaps to prepare for all this hype, Sony published the ultimate FAQ for the PSVR 2, and it lives up to the name, covering soft questions like, can I capture screenshots or gameplay capture of my PSVR 2 game sessions? Obscure questions like, can I play PSVR 2 with the headset? And truly hard-hitting queries like, does the headset have PlayStation symbols embedded in it? You bet your sweet ass there's symbols. There's symbols all over the place. We got symbols of the yin-yang.
Call Professor Langdon. We got so many symbols.
We need these decoded. Now it's time for Quick Bits, brought to you by Grammarly, the app that helps you with that messy process of translating the nonsense in your brain into words that make sense. Because communication is key, even if you don't have a writing job. Miscommunication can cause confusion with your team, leading to delayed projects and hastily written emails, which might contain even more uncharitable interpretations. Grammarly Premium's Tone Rewrite Suggestions feature can ensure your writing comes across as clear and confident. So to get started, just install the desktop app, log in, and start typing. Work smarter, not harder. Just the right tone can move any project forward and make it so you don't even have to write that apology email. Go to Grammarly.com/techlink to sign up for an account, and if you'd like to enhance your writing and tone, upgrade to Grammarly Premium for 20% off. How about a quick bit of banter?
Nah. No.
Okay then. Comcast, the largest ISP in the United States, has been lying to the FCC about how many houses they cover with their services. The FCC has been using this coverage data to determine which parts of the country qualify for billions in federal grants to expand broadband availability. Wow. Even worse, the FCC requires those in locations falsely labeled by Comcast to contact the company to challenge their map data. Even not being a customer doesn't save you from Comcast's customer service. Ugh.
Oh, I'm so sorry that you're having that experience.
You can't see what he's doing right now, but he's doing the nipple thing.
It's the South Park meme.
Some Google Pixel 7 Pros are off their rocker because their volume rockers are falling off. Apparently, this issue has affected multiple users over the past few months, with some not even daily driving the phone when the rocker falls off. Apparently, some affected users have been told by Google the flaw is not covered under warranty and that the issue is strictly cosmetic. Disintegrating phones? It's normal wear and tear. Now stop me if you've heard this one before. A big tech company is taking your data without permission? YouTuber The PC Security Channel showed how a brand new Windows 11 installation immediately connects to many third-party ad tracking servers and services without asking before users even try to use the internet. Of course, since the OS isn't free, you pay for the privilege of being tracked. You pay for the ads. You pay for the ads to be relevant. I miss the old days when people would just use binoculars to track you. It's like no one wants to work to violate privacy anymore. These millennials.
Pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
The Panic Playdate, the little yellow gaming handheld with a fun crank control, is available to buy in 18 countries, including Switzerland, Belgium, and even the frozen wasteland of Canada. But you can't buy one in Malaysia, the country where every single Playdate console is made. Panic's shipping page cites tax reasons, and The Verge notes that both Panic and the Malaysian government caught on to the Playdate's popularity a bit too late to avoid a situation where Malaysians can only get one if it's shipped to California and then back again.
That sounds like a Panic at the Frisco.
What is the Frisco?
San Francisco.
And Nintendo had their first Direct of the Year on Wednesday, dropping game announcements like oranges dropped by a man who was carrying way too many oranges. We got a flashy new trailer for the much anticipated sequel to Breath of the Wild, and they announced a new Pikmin game. But even better than all that, Nintendo announced Metroid Prime Remastered.
Yeah!
Which is, yes, David, it is awesome. But I was kinda hoping they'd reveal some more stuff about Metroid Prime 4 instead, so, I'm more confused by my emotions than I was by that guy I saw carrying an overwhelming pile of oranges. Why didn't he use bags? And it would confuse me if you didn't come back on Monday for more tech news. We won't have any oranges though. What do you think this is, soccer practice? All right.